Hey guys, Mr. Pringle/AG here. With a simple rant video today. I'm definitely not copying Levi rants. But anyways, today we're gonna be looking at a pretty bad character elimination series that just came out. It's a series called Colored Character Elimination, or as I like to call it, Budget Bumbling Buffoon Brawl. I don't know, I feel like that name fits better. But anyways, let's review this crap and why it's already bad despite only the first episode coming out. First of all, I feel like the intro takes up at least most of the episode. Maybe a quarter or even a half. And he doesn't even name most of the characters that appear. Now I get that characters like Frostbite, Hotshot, Gigot and Banter for example are quite recognizable. But this is mainly aiming for most of the other characters, as nobody's ever heard of them before. Sometimes they even look similar from other characters. In fact, when someone was trying to vote, they asked for Thomas to show the names of the contestants so he and possibly other viewers could identify who they are. But of course he didn't do this, mainly because he's lazy and doesn't give any shits at all about what his viewers think. Only to shove his ego into that guy. But I'm getting sidetracked. So let's get back to the episode. Now judging from the fact that the tiny loser chamber is there, I presumed it was a ripoff of one of Weather Starman 4000 CE's. Which wouldn't be surprising at all, due to the fact that Thomas is like every other toxic and generic Go animator. He copies other creators' work without even trying to make it different. So plagiarism isn't new to him. And then we have the challenge, which is the most predictable shit ever. It's trying to eat an unrealistically massive pizza, burger or cake in its whole. But the troublemaker, who is a character called Trasher, either shits on the cake or puts some random shit on it. And I think you all know how it goes. But what I will say, I am genuinely surprised Hook isn't the troublemaker in the series. Or at least at the moment. Especially since he gets crapped on a lot by Thomas, to the point where Hook got one of his own offensive IEP videos made out of him. But anyways, Trasher's team loses, the other team wins, and Trasher gets a vote me out sign. Like seriously? What's the point of even having this character if you're just building him up to be eliminated, even at the start of the show? Also, even more copying and pasting from other character eliminations. Oh and look. We can also vote for prize handers. Yeah, why should anyone vote for a prize hander, especially since it's got Pink Box in it, who's pretty much Thomas's main idol? I feel like I should also talk about the voting because my goodness is it's so embarrassing. Now this point might be a bit nitpicky, but why should you state how people should vote? They don't need these little symbols and letters. Oh and another thing that I find funny is that he could recognize a vote for Clockwork, who isn't in the show, but yet someone votes for the troublemaker and he's confused. And despite all that, somehow it's actually getting a fandom, which I'm honestly surprised about. I honestly find it pretty sad that people actually watch this show and don't have a problem with it. Especially since it's so unoriginal and predictable. But don't worry, this show does have its haters. Like, I know SCE doesn't like it at all. In fact, me and him were essentially talking about it prior to its release, and our expectations were already at rock bottom, to the point where I could already picture most of it in my head. But aside from that, I don't think there is anyone else that has the same opinions. However, I don't want to make it seem like I'm forcing you guys, because it's your opinions. And I feel like I've said enough as to why the colored character elimination is bad. It's unoriginal, boring, predictable and poorly made. If you want to watch a good character elimination, just watch the colored character contest. It's just this show, but 1000 times better. Now I'm just gonna cool off. Here's a low-quality parody to end off this rant.
What's up motherfuckers, it's your boy Thomas the Xbox 360 and welcome to my budget bumbling buffoon brawl. Let me introduce you to my homies. These are the pissing penises, and these are the violated vaginas. Your first challenge is to eat a pizza. Whoever does a smelly poopy on the pissed off pizza is gonna be getting some poopy penalties.
This pizza is boring as fuck, man. I wish we had an extra ingredient.
I'm honestly surprised I haven't been depicted as a troublemaker.
I'm going to take a spiteful shit on this perplexing pizza.
Trasher's gonna get trashed with that serious sign. Vote for Trasher only instead of anyone else because Trasher is gonna get smashed.
I'm gonna fucking report this show to the IRL.